There's a storm coming. Not a good night to be out on the roads. I want you and Claudia to stay home.
I don't have any plans to go out. I don't know about Claudia.
So you should keep a closer eye on your sister. She's reckless. She takes too many chances.
She's a grown woman. She doesn't need a keeper.
Claudia hired that shooter to kill Sonny. His little boy gets hit instead. Now we got one big mess on our hands that we have to clean up. Otherwise, we're all gonna pay.
Aren't you the one who took the hit out on Sonny?
Why would you think that?
He's your enemy.
Our enemy.
He's blocking our expansion into Port Charles. Getting rid of Sonny could solve a lot of problems. But you weren't exactly in a position to find the best hitman, and he and Devlin botched the hit. Now an innocent child is in a coma, and Sonny hates us more than ever.
It's very convincing, and an excellent deflection. But I didn't hire the shooter.
Well, Claudia didn't either.
Such loyalty to your sister.
When she came back into town, she was going to help me run things, but now that you're back, it's not an issue.
You're getting very good at thinking on your feet. I don't believe a word you're saying, but I like your confidence, John.
Claudia did not take that hit out on Sonny. She never would have shown that kind of initiative.
Then we got one hell of a coincidence here. The guards told me he and Devlin showed up here at the house, not once, but twice, to see Claudia. How are you going to cover for your sister now?
There you are.
Yeah, just took Spencer up to bed. He might be still awake if you want to go say goodnight.
Oh, no. Well, I came here to see you, actually. How are you feeling?
Oh, okay, I guess. A little tired, but okay.
Maybe you should have stayed at the hospital longer?
No. I was ready to come home. I feel fine. Dr. Drake signed the release anyway, so... You know, you kind of look a little tired. Are you okay?
You're not allowed to do that.
What?
You can't fuss over me when you're the one who just had brain surgery, and now I feel even more guilty about why I came here.
What?
I am tired. I have been sleeping really badly lately. I'm really confused. I think that maybe you're the only person who can help me. So, can I ask you a question?
Yes. Ask away.
You truly, deeply loved Emily, right?
Yeah. All my heart and always will.
So how did you know that it was love? How did you know that your feelings were different from your feelings for Gia or Courtney? And I mean, if they were pretty much the same thing, then how did you know that it was love?
Ian did come to the house to see Claudia.
And you didn't bother to tell me that?
He was a doctor at the hospital. He saw her there and was attracted to her, I suppose. He came back here to hit on her and came back once more to follow up.
Claudia told you that.
I saw it for myself.
Claudia has a terrible temper. As far as I can gather, she was a woman scorned. She and Corinto slept together and he treated her like a whore. Am I right so far?
Okay, but she wouldn't kill him over that.
Why are you defending her? You think you owe her since she's always been protective of you? I used to worry about Claudia's influence when you were little. I thought she'd baby you, make you weak.
Anthony? John? You needed to see me?
Yes. You were supposedly keeping an eye on things while I was locked up, so tell me. Is there any proof that Claudia was behind the shooting of Sonny's brat? And was Johnny involved in it?
Yeah. This time, I think it was Claudia's idea to take Sonny out.
It makes sense that she'd hire some doctor who's hot for her as the trigger man.
Trevor's undercutting Claudia so he can turn you against her. Like he did when she was a teenager and you sent her away.
You have to remember, with Trevor, it's all about gains and losses. So what has he gained by turning me against my daughter?
Trevor can't control Claudia. It makes her a threat.
Your sister is powerless.
She speaks her mind. Sees you for the user that you are.
Are you saying that I am using Anthony right now?
Trevor's opinion of Claudia is right on the money. She's a wild card.
She's loyal to the family, which is a lot more than we can say about Trevor here. He convinced you to send her away years ago. Don't fall for his lies a second time.
Johnny, don't stretch yourself too thin. You may find there comes a time when you want to protect someone even more than your sister.
I am so mixed up. I'm sometimes happy, most of the time frustrated and angry, but one way or another, I'm thinking about this guy like every second of the day.
Right. And that scares you.
Just sort of happened.
But Lulu, if you're talking about Johnny Zaccaro, my advice to you is to run as fast as you can in the opposite direction.
I've already heard that from everybody else. So why don't you just tell me about you and what it was like when you fell in love and how it happened and what it felt like and all that.
It's just, I think it's a little harder for me to define because, I mean, I loved Emily just as a friend for years. And then when she was fighting breast cancer, I just realized.
Well, we realized what?
Well, it's sort of like you described. My feelings for her were so strong that I couldn't admit to them, not even to myself.
So then how did you?
I just finally realized that feeling was never going to go away. I didn't know what the future held for us, if we were going to stay together or if something was going to pull us apart. It didn't matter, I just knew. I still know. It's going to be in my heart forever.
It started.
What?
You just had a disagreement with my father. He made a veiled threat against you.
How veiled?
I was defending Claudia, and he said there might be someone out there I would want to defend more.
Well, it's a little unnerving, but it's not like we didn't expect it.
Lulu, my father has once killed an entire family because they were
The
standing...
whole reason he wants us together is to basically use me as a hostage to keep you in line.
Oh, God, why the hell are we even doing this?
Because we want him to trust you so we can gather evidence against him.
I know, and it seemed like a great idea at the time, but it's too risky. I don't want to put you in any danger.
But this is not just about me. Anthony threatened to put my father in prison for money laundering if I didn't get back together with
We
you.
will find a way around that. But you need to stay away from me.
How many times am I going to say this? I am not leaving.
Family was right to warn you against me. It's not too late to start listening.
Yes, they mean well, but they don't know you like I do.
Lulu, if you still think I'm going to turn into this soft piano
Don't
player-
try and warn me off. I may be scared of my own feelings, but I'm not scared of you. Why do you think that I got in the car with you the first time that I met you?
You were so mad you weren't thinking straight.
Okay, but even then there were lines that you wouldn't cross.
Lulu, I crossed him. I shot Sonny. You saw me.
Yeah, I still don't know why you and Sonny insist on escalating the violence or what either of you thinks that you're going to win, but you would never hurt an innocent person. It's like what you said when the day Michael got shot. You would never shoot a child.
All that matters is that we trust each other.
I trust you.